So I painted this a while ago. Oh, how's it going? Sorry, I always start right out in the middle. I don't know why I do that. Painted this a little while ago, and I'm not quite. It's just not quite. You know, it's not quite there. I just want it to look a little different. And I mean, it was something I painted a long time ago, um, early last year. I think this tree is probably way too much for the picture. It kind of overwhelms the picture. I don't mind so much that it's there as much as that it kind of takes over everything. And I don't really want that. You don't want it to take over the picture. I want it to share the picture. And it's taken me a long time to figure some of these things out, you know? But I do want a little bit of a something, not necessarily a white line. So we'll go with like a light green, swampy looking line right here. Just so I know that I'm right there. Blend that white in right there. And I need to put something. Hey, Roswina, how are you? I gotta do a little something right in here. We gotta have a couple. Otherwise, it kind of looks like our bushes are kind of just bushes going anywhere. Thank you. Yeah, you know me. Gotta paint the different colors. Can't always make them look the same. I do that a lot, but you know, how am I? Dealing with it, everything. I'm painting just to keep my mind away from where where it wants to go, and trying to keep perspective. I like uh, I like how you're building your mill is how it progressed. It's beautiful. You did a fantastic job on the mill. Looks I've been around. I just don't chat so much. You know, it's because you don't see me there watching or hear me watching you. I do I do watch you paint. At least stop in for a few minutes every time you're on. I get a chance. Yeah, thumbs up would be cool. I don't get very many thumbs up. I don't get very many likes, that's for sure. I got people that watch it. I've got one video that has 100. Doesn't sound like a big number, but it's got 115 views. It's kind of cool. Big number to me. But I still don't get liking and sharing much. So this is an old painting I did, pieces of it. And, I thought that it looked kind of unfinished and overwhelming as far as this tree goes. So I wanted to change it up. And I want to show people that you can change stuff. Paintings don't have to be rigid. They don't have to be the same painting you started out with. You know, like this green down here, we're going to change. I like this green up here. I like how it looks. But I think it needed to be just a tiny bit bluer. Just a little bit. And not so much the whole thing. And I'm only adding this blue right here because I'm going to add some green to it. Hello, these. Nice to have you come visit. Yeah, I grew up. My grandmother was very much an artist. I was looking at her paintings all over her house. And she passed away at 101. And it set me back a little bit. And my sister passed away yesterday. And that kind of set me back a little bit. But I'm going to persevere and continue on. And my sister liked my art. She didn't get a chance to talk to me much about it, but she lives on the other side of the country. It's all good, Anthony. Anthony is a good friend. I own some of his work. Some of his work hangs in my house. So we like the lighter green, but I don't want to go crazy. But we are going to add some in here. Just to kind of highlight. And we're going to change part of this. You know, we're okay with a tree look. But I think we're not going to have per se a tree. I think what we're going to do is add a cliff face right here. With bushes hanging off them, you know. So we can change them all up. Make this painting come back to life a little bit. Because when I painted this, my skills were okay. Um, but we all learn and continue to learn. And it's okay to come back. I mean, I hadn't cleared this painting, so it's okay to come back. Doesn't matter. I paint over cleared paintings anyway, but it's okay to come back and redo a painting if you want to. It's not going to hurt it, you know? What's the worst going to happen? You have to repaint it. Just gives you more time to put some things in that you want. Some colors that you could have used before that you didn't. I got a couple colors that I use now that I've never used way back then. And I like how they make paintings look. Well, if I get a chance tomorrow, I will swing on in. Mondays are tough for me usually because Alexis is here, but she actually may not be tomorrow. I don't know. So let's add something right here. What brush do we want? We don't really want that brush. We want, let's go with this very soft fan brush because it's going to give me this look. If we turn her sideways, it gives us the individual plant look. Now you don't want to go down too far with these. You still want this dark down here. You know, you still want to keep your darks in the bottom because of that shadow spot down there. You can add a couple over here. It's always good to experiment with a fan brush or any other brush for that matter, just to see where it goes. I don't use these very often because I'm not very super comfortable with them. But I know that I can do grasses and things like that with them without much effort. So let's go ahead and grab some white, just a tiny bit on the edge of our brush. We're going to hit it right on this tape. And I'm just going to skip it. I'm not going to pull a hard knife edge. I want to skip on my page this time. Hi now. How long have I been here today? 15 minutes. Not very long. Not very long at all. Just hanging out. Keeping myself busy, Trying not to be idle. Trying to come up with a color right now. I think it will work here. Let's go ahead and get that right up into the edge. Add just a tiny bit of yellow to it. I hope so. Could look worse. Just don't like some of the really bright. You know, we don't want to get carried away with swapping the colors too far, but some parts of it just were not working for me. You know, it's okay to try. See if we can get a little darker down here. Maybe get some real heavy blue in there. This is a little tiny brush, so it's pretty small as far as how much swipe you're going to get on it. We're going to see where we can go with this one. Let's grab a little bit of the phthalo blue-green color. Kind of get that a little bit different looking. I'm actually going to change this tree. Don't care for it one bit. I'm going to turn it into a rock face. Probably right about now. So what we'll do is we'll grab a palette knife, which I don't do super often. This is just Mars Black. Let's grab some white. Across the top of there. That's the look I want right there. So put a little bit of darker here. Kind of put a bit of a sharper edge on it. Grab some white. A bit more black. I'm not going to kill it all. And I'll pull back right there. Let's grab some white. Got a little bit of a stop right here. And we're going to just like so. God, got paint on myself. Grab some white again. And let's put one right here. Just gonna push in a step. Grab some black. Maybe just a touch of the. Oh, just want that to turn gray, not black, blue. Like so. Put a nice black line right there. And we'll kind of make that little white spot right there disappear. And we'll give it another step. Probably right about in here. You just gotta push it out a little bit. Figure up just a hair. Gotta get that black edge in the back there. Right there. Like so. So let's grab some green. Let's go ahead and grab the fan brush. Let's grab some sap green. Kind of a little bit heavier on the fan brush. Put some of that lime tree right on the edge. Rinse that off. And grab a little bit of it again. Like so. Just something falling down. Let's grab a little brighter color. Maybe we'll throw a little yellow in it. It's just a yellow ochre. The other color is kind of a more very vibrant green. And we'll bring them on down like so. And we'll throw a couple up here. Like so. So we got more of a, I mean, once it's dried up quite a bit, you could really You really, really, really put some big vines on this thing, some small little things if you wanted to. Um, that's up to you. You can do anything you want, really, as far as putting more greenery, less greenery. It's kind of your call. Thank you. I wanted to change it. I wanted it not to be the same. It is the same, in a way. Um, it's the same painting, but basically just a whole different feel to her. Instead of being this big, giant, overwhelming tree in a spot, give her some dinosaur stones, something big. I'm thinking I don't want to go too far with it. I'm thinking it's kind of I gotta take all that out of there, don't I? Kind of catching my eye. There's that OCD kicking in. There. That's better. Sorry. You know how it is. You just paint something else and it's like, oh, look, that's kind of bugging me. But anyway, so this is what we have now. Um, that color, we could have, before all this was painted, we could have done this in a nice, like a gray. But I wanted to go with two different kind of greens just to give it a little bit of a, like, this is kind of sitting back. I actually could turn all this into to grass, I suppose, if we wanted to. So it's like the edge of it. We could do away with all the water right here and make all that into grass. And then it'd be on the edge of the water, so we'd have this nice little, or we could put rocks. I guess we could put rocks in there too. Um, Big old stones. And they came up with plants in it. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick and let you know I'm still out here and I'm doing okay. I guess I will always miss my sister. We didn't chat hardly ever, but you know, it's be careful when you get the flu and stuff, people, and pneumonia. Always make sure you stay healthy. And you know, I close my videos every time by saying enjoy life. You never know. Well, there's a reality check. You know, you never know what's going to happen day by day. Thank you, Nell, and thank you everyone for stopping by. I'm sorry it was so short today. Just wanted to share some art love with you all, and we'll move on to the next one. Oh, and I did finish up. Come here, you. I did finish up this painting finally. I wanted to add blue here, put some rocks in. So I wanted to change that up just the tiniest bit. And that's just another reused old canvas that we turned back into, and it was cleared, you know, turned back into something that's, we could put on the wall. But thank you all for swinging through. And Joswina, I will talk to you soon. I'll come and watch you paint next time, assuming I'm not having a tea party. And Anthony, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I like the sky in that color. I like the green sky. Generic skies for me are just, you know, you know how it is. I like green. I like the misty blue one. Um, I like changing colors of skies. Bright colors are always, you know, it's nice to make skies look. They don't have to look like what everybody else sees, you know. And this was one I painted from watching somebody else's video, but I just changed it to my feeling um, and how I wanted it to look. And I'm happy with it. I mean, that's just make them your own. But thank you all. And I will chat with you guys soon. Enjoy life. We'll see you later. Don't forget to like, share, and enjoy, as always.